So, hi everybody, I'm really happy to be here with you. I'm Hanan, working for SNCF since 2018 on research and development project, especially on localization system and also on other systems for new rolling stocks acquisition or modification like passenger information. So I find this proverb interesting to introduce my subject, which is around new technologies in the railway. So keep moving and be curious to define the future of the railway. Next one. So I will start first of all by the definition of train localization. So what is about? It's providing on board and in real time the positioning data, first position, speed, and sometime acceleration, and orientation with sufficient accuracy, because we have a lot of usage of positioning data, and we can distinguish two main categories: data for safe application and data for non-safe application. Safe application need a high safety, integrity, and availability level, still 4, especially for train protection for ATP, so automatic train protection, and for the new fiction or of RTMS level 3, such as train integrity and door opening. Non-safe application is on automatic train operation, which was presented yesterday, passenger information, IT needs, presented just before by Sylviane and Laurent. So we can see that the localization system is at the heart of the ecosystem and serve on-side, on-board, and track-side needs, TCMS, all new functions, digitalization of train functions, train protection for safe needs, European vital computer for ERTMS, and also traffic management and passenger information. We can pass to the next slide, please. So why we are doing all of that? So the first thing is that now rail market is open to the competition, and SNCF defined some programs to attend and to attend these national and European challenges. One of them as H00 and information first, which attend to have the best passenger experiences with zero delay and with real-time and efficient passenger information. The second one is one of the major challenges is ERTMS level 3 and reducing the cost of infrastructure equipment, which is the problem with the ERTMS level 2, and also attend the new function like train integrity monitoring, and increase the network capacity. All of that with a control cost and at investment and also at maintenance level. The last program is PRISM, which about investing all the ecosystem and pushing a new equipment based on innovative technologies already used in aeronautic and aerospace domain, with the same safety requirements and safety level. The next one, please. So how to do this? First of all, SNCF defined a new project, localization project, since 2017 to acquire experiences on satellite and inertial navigation technologies. And they support development of a new solution with different partners for safe and non-safe usage. And also they push these SNCF solutions at European level to define the new ERTMS STI and to standardize this technology not yet used at the railway, especially for a safe application. And the last thing is how to certify and how to qualify these technologies based on satellite and inertial solution. The difference in railway environment regarding the aerospatial one is the environment is really constraining environment with hundreds of tunnels and an underground station, industrial building and metallic building, which is not favorable for GNSS technology. Also urban environment and the railway crossing, which need a really accurate positioning, especially on latitude level to distinguish the road of the train road. So next one, all the projects around train positioning solution are based now on GNSS and MU technology. So in the train we embark one or two GNSS receiver, so multi-constellation and dual frequency L1 and L5 with EGNOS, sometime with EGNOS augmentation capacity, an MU system, and also one of the working group main system is the digital map. SNCF Réseau is working on defining a 3D digital map with a submetric accuracy. And if needed, and if it's not enough to attain the performance for safe application, we'll add speed sensors, tachymeter, and some balises in critical areas. All this data are introduced to a fusion engine to calculate the position and to provide the speed and the orientation of the train. And to ensure the integrity, we have another engine which calculating in parallel the integrity of the algorithm for the safe application. In some words, fusion engine, GNSS alone cannot attend all needs, especially for a safe application, which we need real-time and accurate positioning data. So we need another sensors, EMU, working with the X-Blue, who will present the solution this afternoon, and to correct and to enhance the error of each other. And both of them are also not enough to attain 90% of accuracy and availability. So we need to define a precise digital map and sometimes to add other sensors like odometer and balises. So also the next one, perhaps, because I already said some words about the previous one. So open onboard digital map is a digital map with a high level of accuracy, so submetric accuracy. SNCF is working on it with the GeoSat to provide an open source, to provide an open source data. We can consult open data network or GeoSat network to get and export data. Next one. So Galileo, the European one, and GPS. I don't have to detail them because we are at Toulouse, and it's the most domain of development here. Next one. So inertial measurement data, the advantage is a standalone navigation system, but the problem is that it's drifting in an exponential manner. So we need other sensors to correct these problems. Next one. So how SNCF achieved it is around several projects, Log4A, which will be presented this afternoon with XBlue. XBlue lead the development of localization solution. Klug is an European project with Airbus Defence and Space, which lead the development of the localization solution. ATU for freight and for regional train, led by Hitachi and Thales for the localization solution. And also we are present and we promote this solution at Shift to Rail, OCORA and the ERTMS working group to standardize and define a unique architecture for this localization. So what we can say here is just we are prototyping and proving this concept, defining the problems and what we need to add to attend all needs and to define the norms for ERTMS. The first prototype will be achieved by the end of 2023 for ATU project. Next. So what SNCF do for all these projects is first describing and defining the user case, the mission, providing specification, but also providing facility to realize data recording and test campaign. Last year, with XBlue, we have a test campaign on the train running, and this year we have a real integration on the commercial train of the prototype of Log4Rail and Klug projects on a high-speed train and regional train. And for next time, we'll install the solution of XBlue in Regiolis regional line. And the challenge here is to have all files for the authorization because we are in the case of commercial trains. Next. And that's all for me.